Hello everyone, how are you all doing? This is your MC Pratyusha, and today we have with us Sheetal, who is the founder of Body to Mind Fitness. She has come down all the way from California to Sydney, and we thought we'll just catch up and have a quick chat about her Body to Mind Fitness journey and how she evolved in the fitness journey. So please welcome Sheetal, the founder of Body to Mind Fitness.
Thank you, Pratyusha.
Hi,
Thank you
Sheetal.
so much for having me, and I'm so glad we were able to arrange this
Of course.
during my trip, and this is going to be a good memory to
Of
take
course.
home.
And how has Australia been treating you so far?
Australia is amazing.
Yeah.
I am so glad we visited it this time, and running away from California's heat, and weather is so cool, but people are so warm.
Of course.
Both all the friends and family, and I'm so glad my cousins and all of it, they've been taking care all over the place, and we're enjoying the trip throughout.
A lot of adventures,
A lot of adventures,
I'm sure.
which I never did it before.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm-
Australia has a lot to offer,
Yeah.
and there's so much more to explore, I'm sure. And I hope you'll come back later
Definitely,
again
definitely I'm
to
gonna
explore
come back.
more of Australia.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So let's start off with what inspired you to start Body to Mind Fitness. Given your background as a licensed doctor of physical therapy with 21 years of experience, what inspired you to find Body to Mind Fitness, and how, what were the challenges you faced? How did you start it
Yeah.
off?
So I've been in the physical therapy industry for almost like more than 22 years now. And I have worked in different sectors and everywhere, in hospital setting or a clinical setting. What I have observed is the treatment options, or the way we take care of the patients. We try to, cure problems, but, the symptoms are resolved, but the actual problem is not still there.
Yeah.
The root cause is still there, and the root cause lies in the lifestyle. And to address that, I decided to come out of the clinical setting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not possible to be in that four walls and treat the lifestyle. And so I was seeing that gap,
Yeah.
for a long time, and I wanted to fill the gap between the rehab and the lifestyle. What causes
Yeah.
all these issues about the chronic pain, obesity, and so many other problems. So during COVID, it's where I hit it hard. Like
Yeah.
we did not have access to any clinics or gyms and everything, and I started this fitness journey in my backyard with few
Oh.
clients. And since then it has been evolving, and today we have more than 150 clients.
That's
Clearing.
awesome.
So the main purpose to build this Body to Mind Fitness was to bridge and cover those gaps of rehab and fitness, and go into the lifestyle, the root causes which cause problems, the health issues.
That's great. And I'm sure you have clients globally, right? Because you run online sessions as well.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We do India, Australia,
Yeah.
and some clients in UK and US, predominantly US.
That's
America. Yeah.
great.
Different states, of course, different time zones, right?
Of
So-
course, yes. Yeah.
So
And can you just elaborate on the philosophy of Body to Mind Fitness? I just did some research, and it says fitness as a lifestyle to adapt, not a goal to achieve.
Yes.
Can you throw some light on it?
Yeah, so many of us, commonly we think fitness is only it has to be attached with a goal. Like you want to lose weight, you want to lose fat, or is there any problem? And then only you look forward for fitness. But
Yeah.
fitness is not a goal. It's a lifestyle to adapt. I mean, your body needs strength training. I mean,
Yes.
strength is more important. Not only strength, the mobility,
Yeah.
take care of your cardiovascular health, your hormonal health, your bone health, your muscular health.
Yeah.
So all these is done only through, when you have a fit lifestyle. So if someone is overweight and they want to lose weight, and once they achieve the goal,
Yeah.
what happens then? You're not going to lose it. You're not going to
You
stop
have to
working out,
maintain
and
it.
you have to maintain it.
Yeah.
And it's not only about weight loss, right? It is
Yeah.
not only about fat loss. It is about the entire holistic approach of maintaining your overall health, mental health, physical health.
Absolutely.
And unless you are mentally prepared for it, unless you have a clarity of why you want this journey
Yeah.
to get in, and why you want to choose to be fit. If that is not clear, you're always running back and forth, back and forth. So it is not a short-term goal.
Absolutely.
It is a long-term
Agree.
lifestyle change, a sustainable lifestyle change.
Yeah. And how is body to mind fitness different from the other, fitness centers and a lot of online courses these days? Like, you have so many apps, you have so many, like gadgets and stuff. So how is body to mind fitness different from all these?
I think with all my experience from, as a physical therapist, as a healthcare professional, what I see is the cause of the problem, right?
Yeah.
Many people are not able to take part into the fitness because of the health issues.
Yes.
Either it could be pains, aches and pains, chronic pains like knee pain, back pain. People get really scared. They think exercise will cause pain. But actually, in reality, exercise helps. Movement is medicine. And movement resolves a lot of problems. And your muscle is like a shield. It protects you. It's like a warrior. It's your weapon to fight from all the chronic diseases and all that. So with my experience as a physical therapist, I see the real issues of why they are not able to do it. If someone has knee issues or someone has a back pain, I first need to address that. And then once the pain is resolved, they need to get into the fitness. If someone has chronic pain or if they are dealing with health issues, that will prevent them to participate in fitness, or they get really scared. And I get this a lot. Hey Sheetal, I see your videos and I want to do workouts, but I get scared. Oh, it might hurt my knee, it might hurt my back. But it's a misconception, it's a myth. And that is what I am trying hard to take away from change the mindset of the people, that exercises are actually enjoyable. Exercises heal your pain. Exercises heal a whole lot of variety of health problems.
Okay. Yeah.
And especially if you include strength training and mobility and all that.
Yeah.
So that is the knowledge I bring to my clients. And probably as a fitness in regular fitness centers, you only either focus on lifting, building muscle and all that.
Yeah.
But people still have those problems. If they are not resolved, if they are not addressed, they always remain there.
All right, of course. And what is the process of body to mind fitness? Like right from when a client signs up, do you have separate beginner courses, and how do you decide what course the client has to go to?
Yeah.
How do you?
So we do, when
that?
a client signs up, we have discussion about what are their goals, what are they actually looking forward to achieve. If they are looking for personal training or group sessions, and either their goal is to lose weight or fat loss, or what is the actually, why do they want to do? So during that discussion, depending on their requirements, I place them to the actual training. And some people might read one-on-one training. Some people have a background of regular exercises and they want to go into the next level. We do have beginner sessions. And if I feel a client is not really ready for a group session, I will definitely do a few personal training sessions and then put them. The goal is to put them more into the group sessions so that they sustain.
Of course.
For a longer time.
Yeah.
For a longer time, yeah.
And I think when you work out in groups, you keep motivated. Like you keep yourself motivated.
Yes. And we have a lot of competitions. We have a lot of challenges. We look forward to a lot of rewards. And especially body to mind fitness is more of a community. Yeah. We do things together, and we do health talks. We invite doctors, and recently we had a Mother's Day event. We did DEXA scans for everybody, just to check their health, and the doctors come in and they talk, discuss about the more popular topics like menopausal issues or cardiovascular diseases, or mainly what is the trending topics, and that gives a more wider variety of knowledge for people. And people do come up and enjoy those talks,
Yeah. Yeah.
interactive sessions.
Nice.
So I
Of
think
course.
Body to Mind Fitness, that is what we differentiate as a community. We do hikes, we do camping
Oh,
together. I have
nice.
not heard any fitness center would be like,
Of course,
doing
yeah.
that. We are a very close community, and we enjoy our company. We really enjoy. Fitness is not should not be taken as a challenge. It
Yeah.
is taken as fun, and you should love
Yeah.
being into the fitness
Agree.
programs. Yeah.
Yeah. And coming to like my understanding is that, and based on whatever I've heard from a lot of fitness trainers and stuff, it's not just working out that works, it's the nutrition that matters as well,
Oh,
what you
yes.
eat.
Yes.
So, how do you plan that for your
Yeah.
clients?
So Body to Mind Fitness has its own website, and we have our own app. And the app really has all these features where, for the nutrition plan, you can build, the nutrition plan according to your own body. When we have multiple nutritionists and expertise. They have a great knowledge, great experience, and when the client onboards, and depending on their requirements, what kind of diet and everything, if they have condition based, if somebody is pre-diabetic or diabetic, or
Yeah.
any thyroid issues or anything, they will have a customized nutrition plan, and our nutritionists, they design that plan. They have one-on-one conversations, and based on their requirements, and you don't have to go for a diet which is not sustainable, which you don't eat.
Yeah.
If you're Indian, you're South Indian or North Indian, it has to be something coming from your own cultural.
Yeah.
And you should be able to enjoy that. We are not going to go completely out of way and
Yeah,
do
agree,
dieting. We don't
of course.
actually diet. We do, it's a nutrition indulgence more.
Yeah. Oh,
So they are
nice.
great, and we have calories, and you can count calories. You take pictures, and everything is countable. So they will review overall week, like how your diet is per day, what are the changes. So accordingly they change. It's all customized. It is all
Nice.
customized one-on-one, and we have our team is really good at that.
That's nice.
Yes.
And I think mostly we come from an Indian background, right? And it's mostly carb high diets.
diet, yeah,
Yeah. And how do you deal with customers who, maybe specifically when you're coming from India, specifically South India, we eat a lot of rice. So how do you address that
So,
problem for the customers?
first of all, the client should understand why they have to include different varieties of foods. Like why protein is important, why fiber is important,
Yes.
why carbs is important. So when they understand that, when they have the clear picture of why,
Yeah.
they are ready to change.
Yeah.
Unless they are ready to change, make any changes, they don't see any changes. Right?
Yeah.
So it is a lot of mental work. It is a lot of thought process changing. So back and forth discussions. So we emphasize more on that discussions of what they actually believe. Because if you don't believe what you are going to do,
Yes.
it is going to be only for the surface. It's only you're going to try, and you're not going to enjoy, and you'll get back, oh no, I'm not enjoying this, I'm not doing this. So change has to come from within.
Absolutely.
You need to understand why I need to do this. So I think my nutritionists are very good at it.
That's nice.
So they tune up very well. And also, I also look at the mental issues. Sometimes it's what is the barriers? What do they have? They might have some stress. They're not able to sleep good. The workload is too much, travel and all that. So we also have a clinical hypnotherapist or a stress management clinician, and she is very good at one-on-one coaching. She works on sleep patterns. She works on anxiety and a lot of challenges we face mentally. So that is what I'm trying to build in, bring in more doctors on board, more nutritionists, and mental health professionals. So we need a holistic approach to improve your health. It's just not exercise. It's a part of your health, but there are a lot of elements which help as a combination
Of course, totally.
Yes.
Yeah, agree with
Yeah.
you. And coming to addressing lifestyle disorders like, obesity, it could also be like chronic pain. How do you deal with customers who come to you with such kind of problems?
Yeah, so that's what I said earlier too. We need to identify what is actually causing, where they are having the issues.
Yeah,
Is sometimes people they work out very good,
yeah,
but their nutrition is very bad,
yeah.
and they are not ready to change their mindset on that. And why is that? And sometimes people do workouts, fitness, very good, and take nutrition, but their sleep pattern is very bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes all these three are good, you are so stressed. So it is all and comes in a combination, and there is a you need to find the balance.
Yeah.
So if a client is missing, you need to identify where it is missing, what part is missing,
Yeah.
and then you try to address. So this client has challenges with
Yeah.
nutrition, but not fitness.
Yeah.
If the nutrition is great, but they are not ready to work out, they're so scared of lifting weights.
Yeah.
So what is the actually challenge they are facing, and based on that we work. And sometimes if a client needs more emphasis on the nutrition or more emphasis on the mental health or the physical health, so that is done in the initial interviews, and we will
Okay.
address that.
That's
So
nice.
yeah, I think that is more important, to find the why, what factor,
Yeah.
what is causing what is the problem,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
behind.
And also these days, I've heard a lot of people talking about strength training, Pilates, and there's so much, even on the social media, there's so much hype about
Yeah.
strength training.
Strength training, yes.
So, any comments on that?
Strength training is required, according to the WHO or CDC. Strength training, a moderate exercise intensity, moderate intensity of workouts,
Yeah.
at least 150 minutes per week. It is required, because unless your muscles are strong, you are not going to resolve health issues. I think lately, for many years, muscles are not, they were not, given enough priority. It is in itself an organ for protection. And we always think about, your heart, your hormones, your the insulin levels and all those things. These have cancer and all these things have been taken, but no one talks about muscle.
Agree.
Recent researchers have found that strength training can actually prevent cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Probably we've never
Okay,
knew
I
about that.
know.
Yeah, strength training is required. Your muscle strength is required to increase your insulin sensitivity. It improves your balance of your hormones.
Yeah.
It improves your sleep pattern. It improves your overall functionality. Unless you're strong, your muscles are strong, as you age, your degeneration is increasing, especially after age of 35. At 35 and 40, you see there is a decline in muscle mass. Like at least 3 to 5% of decline is there for every decade, and which is huge. When your muscles are not strong, your joints are not supported. If your joints are not strong, your basic functionality, like sitting, standing, going to the bathroom, going upstairs, downstairs, all these really affect. And the saddest thing is we only address health issues when we see issues.
Yeah.
But health is not like that. We have to work on prevention. So strength training is the biggest preventive care. And there should be more awareness programs on that. Because, lately, over the last 2 decades, how our professions has evolved, like more software, more desk jobs,
Yeah.
less of mobility. We sit for 8 to 10 hours over a day.
I know.
And we don't move, and you end up working for 1 hour or 3 hours in a week, and there is no balance. You lose that, and your joints are not moving for a full range of motion.
Absolutely.
And the fear of strength training, which will cause pain, is more in people. They will think that, oh my God, I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
If I lift, maybe I'll hurt more. So that has to change. And there should be more awareness programs on strength training. And as I said, it will, increase the lifespan also, your longevity and all
Okay,
that, and
nice.
reduce the, number of medications you take.
Oh,
So
good to
strength
know.
training itself is a medicine.
All
if
right.
you-
And does it help with weight management as well?
Of
Strength
course,
training?
yes.
Okay.
Weight management, fat loss, in fact,
Okay.
that is the most.
All right.
Because, you are replacing your fat with muscle mass. Because,
Yeah.
many people, as I said, when they don't want to lift weights, they tend to incline more on walking. People walk for miles and miles.
Yeah.
But you lose muscle mass.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose muscle mass. Your muscle is your gold, your gold
Yeah.
and diamond for your. It's a biggest asset. You need to preserve that, and to preserve your muscle mass, strength training is the only way. And of course, it doesn't mean that cardio, walking, running, all these activities are not important.
Yeah.
But with everything like mobility, yoga, and all these exercises, strength training, if you can include at least for 150 minutes
Yeah.
per week, a moderate intensity. It's not like you're just lifting small weights and here and
Yeah.
there, but you need to exert yourself.
All
You need to-
right,
You need
okay.
to stimulate your muscles there.
Okay.
You need to, then only the muscles are activated and get stronger and
All right.
replace the fat with muscle.
Okay, got it. Would you recommend people to do strength training in combination with cardio or something like that?
Yes, definitely. Cardio is
Yeah.
important. Mobility is important because your joint range, your shoulder has almost like 180 degrees of mobility, right?
Yeah.
But a daily functionality, you just reach up to here or whatever is reachable. We do that. But if you're not using it for a full potential, it is stuck. It
Yeah.
slowly starts tightening up. The muscle starts tightening up. The
Get
joints
it.
get tightening
Yeah.
up, and that will impact your functionality,
All
how you
right.
move. As you
Yes.
age, you don't see when you are young, but as you age, you see that very evidently.
Understandable. Yeah, thank you. And your recent knee program, like the workshop you had in Sydney, is the talk of the town.
Thank you.
What has inspired you to concentrate specifically on the knee part of the body and, do special trainings for that?
For the knee, yes.
Yeah.
I think knee is the most popular
Yeah.
because the incidence of the transplantation surgeries
Yeah.
is increasing exponentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially it could be because of the advanced technology, more awareness and all that, but lack of mobility and lack of strength training for the muscles. Because as we sit a lot
Yeah.
and as you lose, muscle strength, the most common part of your body which impacts is your knees.
Yes.
And you need your knees for sitting, standing, for our daily basic activity. We do squats, we do lunges for all activities in our house, but we don't train them. When you don't train them, you tend to overuse. When
Yeah.
you overuse, they are hurting. You're increasing the rate of degeneration.
Yeah.
Your joints, especially your knee joints, they don't have enough support from the muscles. When your muscles around your thigh muscles, your calf muscles, your hip muscles, they are
Yes.
not strong enough. They are taking too much load.
Yep.
And we don't see that because we are so busy in our activities.
Absolutely,
We tend to
yeah.
do the same, going up and down stairs like 15, 20 times. You're sitting a lot. Either you sit a lot or you do everything too much at one time. So that is causing more and more issues for the knees.
Yeah.
And people do also, people who love sports,
Yeah.
like cricket or any other sport, or people who love to hike,
Yeah.
or they love to run.
Yeah.
These are the activities we enjoy in life, but we have to think about, to do those activities, you need to actually train your muscles to do those
Yeah.
activities without causing an injury
Yeah.
and prevent all these injuries. And since that knowledge is not there, we tend to overuse. And
Yeah.
the rate of knee surgeries is increasing every year. I mean, if you do the research, I have found that like every year the percentage is higher, especially in America and also in Australia and also in India. people are more inclined to doing a surgery, thinking that surgery will resolve everything, but it is
Yeah.
not going to resolve. You'll end up doing more of rehab, more of strength training, all that. So
Yeah.
it's better to do it now rather than doing it later, thinking that is it going to help. My
Of
main
course.
goal is to prevent that,
Yeah.
prevent your knee surgeries and increase your functionality
Yeah.
with
Agree.
less pain.
Yeah.
And I think that hit me hard because people as Asians, as coming from India, we used to use Indian toilets. We used to sit down to eat.
Yes.
That was our basic for
Yeah.
everyday activities. We lost that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We sit. We sit on the sofa, we sit in the chair, we sit on the toilet, we sit on the bed. It's all about this 90-degree angle of your hip and knee. We are not
Absolutely.
going beyond that.
Yes.
So we are not using our knees and our hips to their fullest potential.
Yeah.
So when you don't use it, you lose it, right? So that
Agreed.
is what is happening. And earlier, the age group for the knee replacements was at above 65
Yeah.
or above 70. But lately, it's starting around 45. Isn't
okay.
that crazy? Like,
I know, of course.
45 is like
Yeah.
very young. And by 50, every one person in five, one in 5 person is having knee issues. And when they have knee pains, they think it's the end. Oh no, I cannot do this. You have those barriers in your mind, like
Yeah.
no, I cannot walk, I cannot go for a hike, I cannot climb stairs. So you keep reducing all those functionalities and you become very immobile,
Yeah.
which increases your susceptibility of having a surgery.
Yeah.
So I want to remove those barriers and give more free life, prevent that chronic pain and remove that fear out of your mind and focus on
course.
your knees. I
Yeah.
think if you need your legs to function.
Absolutely.
You need your legs to walk.
True.
If you're walking or your mobility is impacted, everything else impacts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agree.
So,
Totally agree.
So that's why I'm focusing more on the knee strengthening, and of course I'm going to go beyond that.
Yeah.
Lower back, neck, shoulders, and all that. Shoulder is the next, again, the
Yeah.
most common injured. So that will be the next. But for now, my focus is more on the knee, especially for women when they enter into the 40 or premenopausal, when your estrogen levels are reducing. First thing it impacts is your bone degeneration, bone mineralization.
Yeah.
And when it impacts that, you start seeing aches and pains. And the first thing is your knee, which
Yes.
affects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just because we were talking about surgery, I have a question which is a bit off topic, I would say, or, something you can comment on. A lot of people around the world are taking Ozempic, like weight loss injections and
Yes.
stuff,
Yes.
because they find it like an easier way to, lose weight and look better and, whatnot, you know
Yes,
how it
yes.
is, right? So any comments on that?
Yeah, so people assume that using drugs like Ozempic, it's more easier to lose weight and all that, and which is not true. People do have a lot of side effects using those drugs. It's not that I'm not saying that you don't need to use that.
Yeah.
But when you use it, you should combine that with proper nutrition and proper strength training. Because when you lose weight, you actually lose muscle mass. You're not losing fat.
Of course, yes.
But our main goal is to lose fat.
Yeah.
That is the main goal. So if you're not thinking of including strength training or calorie deficit diet, and you're just focusing on just taking the medication, you will only see short-term results. And sometimes people cannot take it for a longer time because of the other health issues or the other side effects. And sometimes people only depend on that, but they don't focus on the calorie deficit or strength training. And when they stop using it, because there is only a certain period of time you use it, the research only supports for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
And when they stop using the drug, I have seen a lot of people, gaining the weight back,
Okay.
which is not the goal.
I
right?
know, of course.
So definitely, if you're using the medication, take it, but do not neglect strength training or fitness programs and mobility and also all of these things, including calorie deficit, proper nutrition. You need to nourish your muscles to function better, to
Yeah.
lose that fat. So
Yes.
yeah, I think you need to have more knowledge
Of course,
on
yeah.
how to use it and
Yeah,
when not to
I
use it.
know.
Talk to your
Yeah.
healthcare providers. Yeah.
Absolutely agree with that. And a lot of technology advancement these days, right? So many AI
Yes.
tools, so many gadgets. How is all this helping you with your body to mind fitness program, and
Yes.
how do you
Yeah,
use
I
it?
started using the app just to first to manage the classes because it
Yeah,
was going out of my control.
yeah,
But I have explored and I have learned how AI is helping actually, because when we consume,
yeah,
like you're having your lunch and your nutritionist told you like, hey, you need to consume around 1500 calories per day and you divide it accordingly and you have a lunch portion of at least 500 to 550 calories.
yeah,
It is very hard to measure that. I mean, to exact amounts. And the AI is amazing. Like, what if you have a half cup of rice
yeah.
or 1 cup of rice, when you include that, it tells you how much carbs you are consuming, how many calories are there. And if I tell you, like, per your body weight, you might require about 75 grams of protein per day.
Yeah.
How do you know that? How do you know how much you're consuming?
Yes.
And the AI in the especially the Body to Mind Fitness app, the Fitbit app, it gives you the right proportions of how much you need to consume, because since we don't have enough knowledge of what food item contains what, like how much of
Yes.
fiber, we tend to confuse and we overeat or
Yes.
undereat.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You want to find the right balance, because protein is very important. And as you said, our Indian diet, it lacks
Yes.
protein. And to know the protein content in, especially if you know how much protein content in an egg or
Yeah.
an egg white, there is a lot of change in the calories and protein
Yeah.
content in the whole egg and egg whites and an omelette and a scrambled egg.
Yeah.
So there's a huge variety of.
Yes.
So when you just, whatever you're consuming, just put it in there and it tells you, hey, you have consumed this much for your breakfast and you have this much of quota for your left for the day.
Yeah.
Like if you have 75 grams and you have consumed 25 or 30 or 40
Yes.
in breakfast. So you have left, this much is left out, so I can do this throughout the day. So if you are conscious about how you're doing, if you're mindful about what you're consuming, it is easier to follow.
Of course.
It is
Yeah.
easier to follow and it is more sustainable. And don't get overwhelmed with
Yeah.
that.
Of course.
So when I started my journey, there was no AI, and
Yeah.
I still measure my food. Like I am very conscious about what I'm consuming, because
Okay.
it is very important. If your body is not nourished well, you cannot function well. And if you're working out without proper sleep and without proper nutrition, and if I'm indulging in more in carbs, or if I'm missing fiber, it impacts my gut.
Yeah.
And it impacts my sleep. And if you're, sometimes people when they want to lose weight or fat, they go very low on carbs.
Yeah.
No, you should not do that.
Yeah.
Carbs are very important.
Yeah.
How are you going to get your energy? Where are you
Yeah.
going to get your energy from? And protein is for healing. When
Yeah.
you work out, you need to heal, and that is more important. So
Yeah.
each and every macronutrient, micronutrients is important. And to gain that knowledge, use AI.
Yeah.
For not,
Of course. Yeah.
it's not about checking your weight every time and
Yeah.
getting stressed about it. But if you have a clarity about what you're eating, you will enjoy more.
Absolutely agree.
It won't stress out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And coming to a lot of people are turning vegan these days. It could be, just for fun, or, it could be something they are influenced about, especially the Gen Z generation. They a lot of people are turning vegan. So coming to protein, can you suggest something that is protein high for
High protein
vegan? Yeah. Yeah.
Replace more carbs with different grains, like replace rice. I'm not saying stop eating rice. That
Yeah.
is not, rice is something
Absolutely.
which is into our culture.
Yeah.
Do eat rice, but include more varieties of grains. Like quinoa has more protein compared to rice, and more consume more crack wheat, or more what do you call this? the ragis and all different varieties, because they have more fiber, more protein and all that, and also varieties of beans, sprouts or black eyed beans, because we tend to neglect that. We tend to get into the routine of using the same old diet, which is okay, but still include more of different varieties of grains.
Yes.
And also focus on protein, like include more Greek yogurt.
Yes.
And plant-based proteins are amazing too. But you still need to figure out whether your body is able to assimilate or not. Sometimes people go overboard on protein, and they don't see if their body is able to assimilate. And they do see the side effects, and they tend to avoid those.
Yeah.
So turning vegan is great, but explore more on foods. Talk to your nutritionist.
Yeah.
They are the best people to give you according to your food tolerances, according to your taste, according to what you eat. So I suggest to have a deep chat with them and explore more options of food. I think it's great. Nutrition is amazing. I mean, you need to gain more knowledge. Have an open mind to learn about nutrition. Then you will think about nutrition or diet is not a punishment. It's like people think, oh no, I should avoid eating this, I should avoid eating that. You don't have to avoid it. Everything in moderation. You need to find the right balance.
Yeah, agree. Totally agree. And you spoke a bit about organizing camping, hikes, and workshops, and such interesting stuff for your clients. So how does it help overall with the clients, body to mind fitness journey and their well-being?
Yeah, I think it's great. We as a community, we enjoy all those activities because, as I said, there is a misconception or a fear about workouts or fitness, and these activities really help an individual or a client to ease their challenges. Like when you have somebody, you have a workout buddy, and you're seeking, that is your personal time you're spending for your own body and your own clown, your own troop, when they come there and we do challenges and all that, and you're bringing yourself away from your regular routines of cooking, cleaning, work and family and everything, and you enjoy with your own people and own space who work for the same goal.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel stressful. It doesn't feel like it's extra work. You actually look forward for that hour. You actually look forward for that great music, great vibe of workouts and all that. I think we enjoy our workouts more. And when we have hikes and camping and all that, that is a different vibe altogether. So I think activities keep you connected.
Yes.
And bring out that stress out and make you enjoy your fitness journey even more easily.
Absolutely.
And that is more sustainable because, as I said, it is not goal oriented.
Yeah.
Fitness is not a goal oriented for a short term and get away. You need to do this forever.
Yes.
Fitness, workout, strength training, or running, jogging. All these activities is something. This is forever. This is how your life has to be. Because in olden days, the way they worked, strength training was included without even emphasizing on that. They were lifting weights, they were doing farming, they were doing heavy weights and all that. But as modern civilization has increased, we have become more sophisticated. We have everything so easily organized and all that.
What are the different programs that Body to Mind Fitness has to offer? Like, you have various stuff, right? Like you have Pilates, you have Zumba, you have, the other ways of working out. Strength training. So what does Body to Mind offer for its clients?
So I have designed my workouts based on the needs of the, clientele and, what age group we have and what are the needs of the society.
Yeah.
So when I started, I saw a lot of hip mobility restriction in most of my clients. And I make sure, stretching and joint mobility is included in every session, like at least even if it is 5 minutes or so. And we also include cardio. It's a combination of workouts, how you, indulge, and all that. And we work on core training, we work on Pilates, and also we have one special class only for stretching and deep mobility
Yeah.
to relax for the whole weeks of workout. And also I focus more on personal training if anyone is having an issue, especially with lower back or
Yeah.
knee problems or ankle problems. So it's a one-on-one training. Sometimes people don't have time to go to the rehab,
Yeah.
don't have insurance, coverage and all that. So personal training covers, specific body part personal training covers those gaps.
Yes.
And also we also provide rehab services. And if you have chronic pain and if you have an injury, and also all those issues are addressed,
Yeah.
in the rehab. So it's a combination of everything.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
And what would be your one piece of advice for somebody, maybe somebody like me, who wants to start off their fitness journey?
Start off slow and try to enjoy.
Yeah.
Try to enjoy your workouts. Don't have too many high goals at the beginning, because as I said, fitness is a journey.
Yes.
So don't come with stressed goals like,
Yeah.
in 1 month I need to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds, I need to do this, so those, if you avoid those things and start slow, enjoy your workouts, try to get into that vibe, try to let your body enjoy those different, because if you are somebody who have not worked out for a while,
Yeah.
you're not going to start off lifting heavy weights like 10 lbs,
Absolutely.
15, 20 lbs. You're going to hurt yourself, and
Yeah.
it's only going to discourage you.
Yes.
It is only going to cause more fears, inbuild more fears in your mind. So always start slow, start easy,
Yeah.
be gentle with yourself, and slowly progress.
Yes.
Slowly, progressively increase the load, increase your repetition, increase your frequency of workouts.
Of course.
So start it slow and enjoy your workouts.
Yeah. Thank you. And I think what you mean to say is, let it be slow, but be steady and be consistent.
Be consistent
Yes.
and enjoy the journey.
Of course.
Rather than just thinking it as a
Of
challenge.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is your long-term vision for body to mind fitness? Where do you see yourself in a few years from now?
My long-term vision is to include strength training for all age groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now I know the age groups which are more indulging into the strength training is only from age of 25
Yeah.
or 30, 45. But strength training is required for old people too, because
Yeah.
it is more crucial for them,
Yeah.
and they are the one who are more susceptible for falls,
Yeah.
injuries, and when they are not ready, when they are not used to the exercises or anything, the first thing comes in their mind is, oh no, let's get the surgery done, and after that it declines their mobility even more. So my goal is to include those age groups which are not being touched, when they have never done strength training, like our mothers, our mother-in-laws, probably.
Yeah.
For them, in their era, they have never seen strength training. They did not see that.
I know.
But they are the one who are suffering more.
Of course.
And also younger age groups like school kids. We have seen a lot of increase in obesity rates in young girls. When they start their periods and all that. And they should also seek strength training, fitness, and all different forms of fitness.
Of
So
course.
all age groups, that is what my vision is for body to mind fitness. Like the entire family should come.
Of course. That's a great vision.
Yeah.
Start young,
Start
keep
young,
going.
keep going,
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yeah, going and going. Yeah.
Because the more you take care of your body on a daily basis, the less you see the doctors, the less you see the hospitals, the less you see the need of medication.
Of course.
So it's a daily dose of nutrition, daily dose of vitamin, exercises.
Absolutely
like that. Yeah.
agree. And coming to the last question, okay. So how can people sign up to Body to Mind Fitness? How do they reach out to you? And I am like, you do online sessions, you do in-person sessions as well. So how do they sign up?
Yeah. So I have my Instagram page, Body to Mind Fitness, and
Yeah.
it has on the bio, we have the website details and all
Yeah.
that. When someone signs up, they just have to enroll, and
Yeah.
they have a free trial session for even if it's online or offline. Once they contact us, and we will, get in touch with them and seek the needs and all that. So they just have to book a free trial class, come and attend the trial class, and then see the needs and like what plan fits for you, whether it is 12 sessions a month or unlimited session based on your goals. How you want to work out, and you select that. You download the app, and you have to book all the classes ahead of time. And it is very easy, very convenient. You book a class, and if you're not able to make it, cancel the class and attend another class. We have like almost like 25 sessions in a week.
Wow. Okay.
So we start at 5:30 a.m. and our last session is at 8 to 9, and we do personal training in between. So,
and you have sessions for all time zones, right?
Yes, we do have online all time zones, different time zones. And then especially sometimes, when people are not able to attend any classes also. I have built recently the knee program, which is like for the beginners, just to start off with the knee strength training. It's a 1 month beginner program, and you can buy those programs like that and start your journey. And then as you get comfortable, you can either go with personal training or group sessions. But I suggest, especially as the incidence of knee pain is more, these programs like the beginner programs and all that, they are very helpful. I think they should start off like that. If you're not able to attend a one-on-one personal training any other in-person or online, just buy those programs and start working out, because it's very easy in the app. It's a work along program. You just turn it on, it counts the reps and everything. It's AI built.
Of course.
It tells you either you have voice command or not. So use that, get used to it, take care, get into the fitness. There is no substitute for strength training.
Absolutely.
You go around the world and you come there.
Absolutely.
You have to come back to that, and that is where you start. And I'm really thankful for the social media also. They have promoting more of strength training, and also the doctors, they're educating more. And don't suffer in pain, Don't suffer in pain, but seek help, like help of your trainer, personal trainer, physical therapist, doctor, and use the app.
Of course. All right. Thank you so much, Sheetal. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you.
And I hope to meet you again, either in Sydney or California. I hope you come back again to Sydney.
Definitely.
And good luck with everything. And viewers, please sign up to Body to Mind Fitness and start your fitness journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pratyusha, for
my pleasure.
Making me comfortable. I was very nervous to do this, but I would like to also thank Fruitaholic.
Of course.
Pavni Garu. So she has really been a huge support to conduct the workshop the recent workshop in Sydney for both the general fitness and the knee program. And she is very strong advocate for wellness and holistic approach to health and wellness, and also try the fruitaholic juices and acai bowls and all that. They are just amazing. My favorite is ABC juice, so do not miss that. Order your Fruitaholic juice today.
I'm a great advocate of Fruitaholic as well. I love all the products, so please order your Fruitaholic juices, acai bowls, and they have a whole range of products. Just browse through.
And also follow Chat with Brad.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank
Great
you so
chatting.
Much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Done? Is it done?
Stop rolling.
Yeah.